All right. So you'll have to excuse the bouncy. This video is a little bouncy, so if you need to get your bouncing in, I got you covered. I got you covered, babe. So right now I'm just putting on a layer of trash water. There's really no rhyme or reason for this pigment. Just basically getting the paper wet. My brush was a little bit dirty, and you know what, frankly, I think that's part of the magic. All right, go in with a dirty brush, people. Live dangerously. Let your previous pigments stain your page. It's all right. It's all right. Get a little underpainting in there. Now I'm going in with my favorite color. It should be everyone's favorite color. It's indigo. This isn't a very concentrated color right now. It's just what I had in the bowl. And you'll notice there's a little splotchy. It's like I ran through a dirty field. But really what I'm doing is right now I have been experimenting with using salt water, like a saltwater slurry versus clean fresh water. There's no clean fresh water here, people. Just salty McGee water. So for anyone who feels embittered by the world at large, this is your new water. And really right now, I've gone from my pure indigo salt slurry to, honestly, I'm using my dirty cup water. You can clearly see that in the bottom of my cup, I had a little bit of interference bronze, which pleases me greatly. Actually, it might be interference copper. Whatever it is, it's interference brown. It's got brown in it. I'm just going to dab a little color in there, let it move around, let it see what it wants to do. I know that some people in their art are very specific, but me, I like to see what's going to happen. Maybe it'll be magic. Maybe Bob Ross will find me. The ghost of Bob Ross will make my painting beautiful. That's what I'm always hoping for, is a channel, a little bit of Bob Ross, who I hear was like a sergeant in the military. I don't know. Something sergeant yelled at people. Clearly not the Bob Ross we all know from our childhoods. For those of you who were children, when Bob Ross was alive. But anyway, so just picking up some different colors. I've got a little bit of buff titanium. It's mixed with interference copper as well. And I believe I'm using a little bit of a kind of a burgundy bronze in that, but it's not really diluting. It's pretty dried pigment. So just putting in some lighter values. And when you start speckling in the goodness, it's wet, so it's really going to diffuse. It's really going to disappear. What you see right now will not be the end result in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, just flick some shit all over. Just flick it. Don't get too crazy. Don't get too in your brain with your flicking. Just flick like there's no tomorrow, because there might not be. State of the world and all that, just flick it. There you go. Flick it. Flick it more. Flick it harder. Yes. All right. And I mean, as you'll see, as this continues, if you've stayed with us this long, it's going to really start to diffuse. You won't even see some of those speckles. They're going to blend into each other. They're going to, apparently that white right there offended me. Had to get rid of that. Don't like it. Oh, don't like that one either. Yep. Just drop your color wherever it seems fit. And I like to go back and forth between my pigments. The reason why I would say buff titanium or titanium buff, whatever you want to call it, is probably one of my second favorite colors, is just because it's very dominant. It's no, make way, I'm coming in. which, I mean, you gotta like in a color, you know, it's very forceful. So, but you can see all of those speckles, like most of them, already gone. So don't be shy. So here I'm going in with a color. Yes, it's darker, it's browner. So I've really gone down to the bottom of my dirty water glass, picking up more of that interference copper. I've also got that like burgundy kind of bronzy color, that's at the bottom of my buff titanium. Everything's at the bottom, people. Dig deep. And I'm just flicking that around. And that's just putting that layer on top. Again, it's going to diffuse. This will look nothing like this when it's dry. But putting it along the edge, it's going to be lovely. It's going to be fantastic. Or it may be a piece of crap. But even if you make a piece of crap, keep it. Because that shows you, like, you got to get the crap out, man. Otherwise it lives in your head. You got to get it out. Maybe the next thing you make's going to be like freaking amazing. You never know. So, but my pro tip, never throw anything away. Keep it, like, you know, pocket under your mattress if you're super ashamed of it. Sometimes you're just too close to something. But anyway, all right, so I am once again flickering in some color. And we're just gonna like putz around with this, play around, add a bunch more colors. There's not a whole lot more happening other than changing back and forth between the colors, watching how they diffuse. I know I've got some pools of water, and honestly, because this is the first like part of this painting, like I'm okay with that. I'm not going to sop up those colors. I'm not going to remove any water. I actually want that because, like I said, like it's a slurry. And salt crystals are going to form in those puddles, which you'll see when we do part 2. This is only part 1. This thing's gotta freaking dry, man. That takes time, and I'm not going to hold a blow dryer over it. I'm going to let nature take its course. I'm going to let the fickle finger of fate like do its thing, because that's what it does. If the fickle finger of fate doesn't have a job, like, what does that really say about any of us? Anyway, you kind of get the gist of where we're going here. I'm actually going to have a time lapse at the end, which will show you everything from start to finish, super spread up, so you can see exactly what's happening with those colors, how they're moving, and you can really see in that video, like in that part of the video, how that buff titanium really like pushes the other pigments out of its way. Because she's forceful. She's a forceful girl. So anyway, I hope you enjoy. Have a lovely day. Again, don't forget there will be a time lapse at the end showing this first part. And this is not the end of this painting. And we will have a part 2 after this dries and we do more.